Audio recordings just leaked of Donald Trump talking about Taylor Swift in a creepy, inappropriate way. It even sounds like he's fantasizing about her. Needless to say, this just gave all of America the ick. Wait until you hear this. Donald Trump has a history of commenting on women's looks, whether it's to put them down by saying they're not good looking, as if anybody asked his opinion, or highlighting that he thinks they're beautiful. Again, nobody asking for his opinion on their looks. In the same recording where Donald Trump talked about Taylor Swift, he also was asked about Kim Kardashian, whom he seemed to have a bit of a transactional relationship with back when he was president. If you recall, Kim Kardashian lobbied for certain prisoners to have their sentences commuted, and Trump was happy to oblige, but it sounds like he got the raw end of the deal.
I was disappointed in Kim. With Kim, I did a lot of prison reform that she couldn't get done with anybody else. I let people out of prison that I thought were deserving to be let out. And then after it was all over, she announced that she's not supporting me. And she only did that to be cool in Hollywood.
Boy, it's so blatantly obvious with Donald Trump that you have to do something for him in exchange for him doing something for you. Kim Kardashian is just coming in and advocating for these prison sentences to be commuted, and he gets mad that he gets nothing in return. Well, how about just doing the right thing? But listen to the explanation for why Trump really got mad. This is just pathetic.
I think he feels wounded that he invited Kim Kardashian to the White House, and then she went on social media after Joe Biden was declared the winner in 2020 and posted 3 heart emojis on her social media to support the Biden-Harris administration. He was fixated on that in the early days after he left the White House.
3 heart emojis. Can you imagine getting upset about that? I mean, this is Donald Trump, one of the most famous people on the planet, and he's bothered that Kim Kardashian outplayed him. It's as if his best friend in the world betrayed him. So pathetic. Now, when it comes to Taylor Swift, she has tried to stay out of politics for the most part. But the right and Donald Trump seem to be obsessed with her that she's going to endorse Joe Biden at any moment. And then there was the whole Super Bowl debacle earlier this year where Donald Trump and the right thought that the Super Bowl was rigged so that her boyfriend's team would win, and then she would come out and endorse Joe Biden. Just weird stuff.
So when it comes to some people losing their minds over the pop star, Vivek takes the cake. Ramaswamy says that the NFL is rigging the Super Bowl to give Taylor Swift more airtime ahead of her endorsement of Joe Biden.
Is there anything Vivek Ramaswamy won't say for attention? This guy is such a clown. That being said, there was some footage that came out a few years ago showing Taylor Swift wanting to speak out forcefully against Donald Trump. Let's take a quick look at that.
Other thing, just from a security
So you
standpoint,
think
Taylor Swift comes out against Trump.
I don't care if they write that. I'm sad that I didn't 2 years ago, but I can't change that. I'm saying right now that this is something that I know is right, and you guys, I need to be on the right side of history, and if he doesn't win, then at least I tried.
Taylor Swift did end up endorsing Joe Biden in 2020, so I guess Donald Trump is going to hold a grudge against her forever and be mad about it. But he expressed his grudge in a weird way in a recent audio recording. Listen to him describe her looks and speak about her in just an inappropriate, creepy way.
What do you think about Taylor Swift? One of the most famous people right now.
Yeah, I think she's beautiful, very beautiful. I find her very beautiful. I think she's liberal. She probably doesn't like Trump, but I hear she's very talented. But I think she's very beautiful, actually. Unusually beautiful.
That was 5 beautifuls within a matter of seconds, and it just shows you how ill-equipped Donald Trump is to talk to women. He believes the way to win them over is just to compliment their looks, as if there's nothing else to a woman. Taylor Swift is a phenomenal business person who has achieved amazing things and is a great artist. How about complimenting her on that? But the guy who interviewed Donald Trump in that audio recording had some thoughts on why Donald Trump is so obsessed with Taylor Swift. This is fascinating.
In this audio clip, we have an intersection of 2 of the things that matter most to Donald Trump. Fame, which Taylor Swift is one of the most famous people on the planet, and his perception of beauty. And I think even Donald Trump knows that Taylor Swift is so famous that he can't go up against her, even though she didn't endorse him in 2020. And so you hear him kind of trying to negotiate what to say about her. And later on in the clip, I even ask if he's familiar with Taylor's music, and he says no. But this is his way of trying to say that he likes Taylor Swift in the hopes that somehow Taylor Swift will like him back.
It is so sad that Donald Trump thinks the way to win over Taylor Swift is to compliment her looks. As if he just says beautiful enough times, she will finally give in and give him a chance and be his friend. But that's not how it works. In fact, it's probably offending her for him to say that. She doesn't want to hear what he thinks about her looks. She probably doesn't even want him to acknowledge her beauty. Talk about her as an artist, as a business person. That's what she wants to talk about. Well, I'm sure this pathetic charm offensive by Donald Trump will not lead to anything but Taylor Swift endorsing Joe Biden soon. We need all hands on deck to defeat Donald Trump and make sure he gets nowhere near the White House again. I'm sorry you guys had to listen to that creepy audio recording, but boy, it really gives some insight into the mind of Donald Trump.